We've got the crowd building, the atmosphere buzzing, and all the excitement that comes with the build-up to a vitally important league match. Who can embrace it and claim the victory? Stay tuned for it all, right here on EA TV. We're at the magnificent venue that is Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Manchester United, and they play Bournemouth.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Here's the Bournemouth lineup.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
No surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Well, if he times his runs off the ball and isolates defenders in 1v1 situations, his pace will cause all sorts of problems today.
One- and two-touch passing, making it look easy. Now it needs a good ball in. And it's only just cleared the crossbar.
Well, great cross, good run, but just not the perfect finish.
Some contact there, but advantage played. Possession changes hands. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Probing, the target won't open. Oh, what a save! Razor-sharp reactions. Well, he let the game go, but now that it's stopped, it is a booking.
And he was never going to get away with that one. It's really good refereeing.
Ball comes in. Well, they could still do something here. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Scruffy play, ball lost. A lovely ball. There might be something building now. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Has to turn them around. And played in now. That could change the shape of the game.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
1-0 then as we get started again. Manchester United in front, half-time around the corner. How about their overall performance?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
This could be! What a save! What a save!
That's a great reaction save.
And that brings to an end the first half here at Old Trafford. Well, he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in...
So Manchester United in front as the second half begins. Plenty of time for a few twists and turns to come. And the danger neutralised.
Yeah, that's just got them out of trouble there.
The transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Pass after pass, happy just to keep possession for now. A really good interception to take the ball. Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as United face Fulham. All the action live on that one. The press work, now to push forward. Good pass. Ball lost and the chance gone. And your complete coverage of the Premier League continues here on EA TV as Bournemouth face Everton. Another game to hopefully whet your appetite.
Oh, can he finish it here, Guy?
Looking to double up for the day, maybe later.
Yeah, he's the main man today, really making some good runs out there.
Into the box it goes. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Deceptive, great reading of the game. Quarter of an hour remaining. Space now to get a crossover. And he put his head to it, but not the right part of the head, it seems. It's a back. Three changes for Manchester United coming up. Promising position, this. taking advantage there to win the ball. Now here's an invitation. Another goal! And one that surely will seal the win.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So away we go again at 2-0 now. Approaching the last whistle now, and Manchester United have really been on it. This will get a great reaction from the fans.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? They're 1 and 2 touch.
Oh, it's a goal! And it was really nicely finished.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And the quality of the header from that far out is absolutely superb. Top-class stuff.
So it's 3-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Amin Adli. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Well, there's the final whistle, and it's Manchester United who take the win. Your overall impression?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward.
You can feel the tension in the air. Dropping a key player is always a risky strategy, but the manager is standing by his decision. Will it pay off? And I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue, Craven Cottage, by the banks of the Thames. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Fulham up against Manchester United.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Yeah, he had to time that well, and he did.
Zapata. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping! Over it comes. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. David. Oh yes, what a pass. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Opportunity. Danger building. Berger with it. Intelligent defending. United might be able to cash in. Well, options at the back post here. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Later. A very good tackle. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park. Oh, this looks useful. Now they can reorganise.
Yeah, it's about getting rid and getting his team up the pitch, isn't it?
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Berger. Nicely timed tackle. Shepherd. Counter-attacking possibilities. Parried away. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there we have it. We've reached the halfway mark now here by the banks of the Thames. So they get the second half going here. Decent position this for United to find themselves in, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And threading it through. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here's the replay, and this is all about the assist. It's an excellent bit of skill to create the chance. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Berge. Good passage of play. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Fulham facing Everton. Berge. And he did well to cut it out. Look as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
It really is non-stop football here on EA TV. This is a game we're certainly looking forward to already. It's Manchester United against Villarreal.
Yeah, it should be an entertaining game. That's some quality on show there.
And the counter-attack looks on. Well, a disappointing end to that break. King. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Can they create something from here? Oh, this is looking promising. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And teammates around him. And he's through here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And once he's through... There's no second guessing, goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Oh, that's brilliant play. David. Slater. Johnson. Correa. The delivery. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. And now King. Showing good ball control.
Yeah, protects it well, doesn't he?
Lovely ball over the top. Decent idea. And the deflection could have sent the ball anywhere, but easy meat for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United are the winners today anyway. What did you think of their performance, all told?
Well, that was really comfortable, wasn't it? The play going forward was so clinical, took them apart at times and produced some top-quality finishes too. It's a great result.
With the trust of the players and the fans' approval sky high right now, this manager clearly has won the hearts of everyone at the football club. We're at the magnificent venue that is Old Trafford, Manchester. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League action coming up. It's Manchester United and they face Villarreal.
Well, in front of their own fans, if everything goes well, they should clinch a playoff spot here today. I've got to say, the atmosphere is really building up now.
Here's how Manchester United line up.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre forward...
Hang on, they could be in. Gay. Well, here's the table. Our hosts know what the objective is. A good performance, and they'll secure their spot in the playoffs today.
Yeah, it can always be dangerous when you only need a point. That's why they need to play on the front foot here.
Time to cross to Alex with details of a goal in the Leipzig game.
It's a goal for Nice. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They've scored the opener here with 12 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Off his line sharply and gets there first. George Mikautanza. Juan Foyt. And unable to retain possession. That's a good ball. The header is only a little bit too high.
Well, he attacks it well, but he just couldn't keep the header down.
Pape Gay. Timber. Nicely played through. Nicely sets it up. And they've got it back now. United with the ball again. Promising looking attack from United. This to go in front. And he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on. You have it. No, you have it back. This is ugly football.
Well, I have to say it's been a poor passage of play. They just need to relax on the ball a bit more.
That's not a bad-looking ball. And the chance slips away. Let's cross to Alex now with news of a goal at Wolfsburg.
It's a goal for Wolfsburg. It's now 1-0 with 34 minutes on the clock.
Fantastic, Alex. Thank you. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Pape Gay. Jurriën Timber. Gay. But it's pinched. Read his mind there.
Read it really well.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. Well, he hasn't had quite the impact that we'd expect today.
Well, he's certainly not been at his best, but credit the opposition. They've defended really well against him.
Back at it for the second half. Still all square, but for how long? And the work pays off as they get the ball back. More Premier League for you to enjoy on the way on EA TV as United face Tottenham. Really hope you can be with us for that.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Nico Paixão. Into win. But the ball goes out. We're hearing now of developments in the Wolfsburg game. Alex has goal news.
It's another goal for Wolfsburg. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 58 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. Still all square. Can they make this pressure count?
Yeah, they're looking threatening at the moment.
Now, this has to be. And it's in. It's no longer goalless. There's the opener.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So here we go, a goal scored. And the game now to take on a new energy. Well, nobody close. Time to go to work. This could be. Oh, heroic tackle. There's been a goal, and it's happened in the Leipzig game. Here's Alex.
It's another goal for Nice. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 65 minutes played.
Nice one, Alex. Thank you. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. 20 minutes left to play. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Allowed to go a long way with this. Could get it over now. The attack broken up. Really good pass. Under pressure, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation.
Well, United have played well today, but they've had great backing from the fans. Just listen to this noise.
Seemed to have gone for placement, but hasn't managed to get it on target. A couple of changes being made by the manager here. He's going to try his luck. Well, really confident to take the shot on from there. It wasn't that far away.
That was a really clean strike. Certainly a good effort.
5 minutes left now. There could be something building for United now. A chance to get in behind here. He's given it. Penalty. Up he steps to settle this. As there were any nerves, they didn't show. A well-taken penalty.
That was always going to be on that goal.
2-0 then, as we get started again. This could be dangerous. Decent looking attack this, and he didn't get back onside quickly enough.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And the game comes to an end with Manchester United in positive mood. Your thoughts on their performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice, incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
A very impactful occasion here at the Theatre of Dreams. We're in the northwest for Manchester United against Spurs, and it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome everyone to England's northwest. The action soon to get underway here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester United up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Zapata. It's going to be United's free kick. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
The assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Well, not a fixture they generally relish, but a solid start here could change everything.
Well, it's a difficult game, so he's going to need a big performance from his team here.
Romero. And on the ball, Danzo. James Maddison. Well, it's one pass after another.
But they need to find that extra bit of goal.
And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Well read to win possession back. Might be a chance to break. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
Pape Matar Sarr. Kevin Danso. James Maddison. Sarr. Promising possession, this. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, that one has promise. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Beck. Oh, nice ball over the top. And coolly done in the end. Sarr. And on the ball, Danso. Pape Matar Sarr. Maddison with it. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Sarr. And so the first half story has been written. Half-time here at Old Trafford. Second half here at Old Trafford has commenced. Did well to win it back.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
Alfie Devine. Brennan Johnson. Could be dangerous. And that's really straightforward for the goalkeeper. Jonsson. Beck on the ball. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United versus Sunderland. Here's a change for Manchester United. Sarr. Romero. Brennan Johnson. Possession one. Beck on the ball. Opportunity! Well, the goal disallowed. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, I think everybody switched off there. It was quite clearly going to be offside.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Everton. Pape Matar Sarr. And on the ball, Danzo. Sarr. Pape Matar Sarr. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Sarr. Now with Devine. Brennan Johnson. Sarr. Johnson. And danger averted. Well read. Simon. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, a textbook interception. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him.
Just used his strength there.
Romero. On to Devine. Johnson. Brennan Johnson. And here now come Tottenham. A goal at this late stage could settle the issue. Very effective pass. Smart defending. Good conditions for the counter. Fine pass. Surely. Oh, they've done it! They've forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? The clock is against Tottenham, but they might yet fight back. It's a well-struck pass. And a successful intervention, winning the ball back. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. United could get in behind the defence. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with a finish. That's a clever goal.
And there it is, the full-time whistle. A victory for Manchester United.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.